Good morning. My name is Smart Nzewa. I come your way once again this morning, sharing ideas about better governance for Nigeria. Something seems to bother me about how much INEC is doing in terms of leadership, so we can clearly come out and beat our chest and say this election was credible. This election was, held the way it should be. So, INEC should be able, I believe, empowered by the statute to dole out rules that will make politicians to comply, to do the right thing so that our elections will be free and fair and credible. But one particular area that still bothers me is, do we really know who sponsors our elections? Do we know? Who pays for our elections? Who is interested in Nigeria? Who is interested in the governance of the country? Where does money for our elections come from? Do we have any foreign interests, who have interest in our election, who send money, who back up one candidate or the other that may be detrimental to the general interest of Nigeria? We don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea because it looks like there are no rules, and if there are rules, they are not being kept. The citizens of the country need to know and be sure that foreign powers are not the ones who determine who should rule us. Do we know whether anybody from Iran is interested in who governs Nigeria? Do we know whether anybody from Saudi Arabia is interested? Do we know whether America is interested? You remember when Obama was president, he was interested in who succeeded Goodluck Jonathan? And he called a meeting of Northern governors in America. That was foreign interference and should have been resisted, but nobody did anything. Who funds our elections? Do we have a right to know who funds the elections? In other climes, it's in public domain what war chest any politician raises. Even before the presidential election in America, they'll be able to tell you this is how much this presidential candidate has raised. And then who puts money into that account? And of course, the candidate is mandated to, deliver that statement of account to the regulators to see whether anybody, any foreign country donated money that will blind him from doing what he's supposed to do. But do we know anything in our country? Is there any database I can go to now if I want to look at election funding in Nigeria to say, okay, in 1999, this is how much it took Obasanjo to campaign and become the president of Nigeria. This is how much Yar'Adua spent to become the president. This is how much Goodluck spent. We don't know. Besides the fact that we don't even know that lump sum figure, as it were, we don't even know those who contribute to the election. So money can come in from anywhere. It just comes in. Foreign interests, those who are interested in dividing or unifying Nigeria, whatever, are interested and they do what they like. They send in money and everybody's just blind. Are we not entitled to know? Except for what happened when Buhari came in and he was able to let us know that every political power and every political party in power, they fund their presidential re-election using the government money. And it's possible also that's exactly what Buhari did. So we will know when he leaves office. They will just model it up, cover it up, brand it and rebrand it, give it one name or the other. But again, how can you use government money to fund your personal election? How can anybody do that? Generally, if somebody is going to vie for public office, what you do is you tell the people what you're going to do and then open up an account, a dedicated account. And those who agree with your ideas and policies will put money into the account. And the regulatory agencies will go through that account and be sure that there are no foreign powers donating to you. Do we know what is happening to us in Nigeria? Who is interested in the governance of Nigeria? Who is interested? Do we know? We don't know. INEC should sit up. Even those in the National Assembly should sit up. What does it take to fund your campaign to become a senator? We don't know. Who funds the governors? Who funds them? They fund themselves because they get a lot of money through the security vote. They get a lot of money there, which they shouldn't even spend on themselves. And the public, we have no idea. They just use hunger to push us to the other extreme, and then people will just come with plates and keep begging them. The politicians have failed. We need to push them to the wall. We need to demand accountability. They need to tell us who is funding them. It needs to be in public domain. We need to keep the record for posterity to say, at so time, this is what happened in the democracy. This is how much this person raised. So people supported his. Would somebody like Obama have been president in America if they didn't have that kind of arrangement for funding of politicians? He had nothing. But young people came to his support and he raised enough money. Why can't that happen in Nigeria? It can't happen because there are no rules. They just do anything. INEC was there. You know, Tinubu was handing his bags of money. Atiku was handing out his wads of dollars. Wike was doing his own. And that's okay by us. They spent billions to buy the presidential ticket. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, but we need to know the trajectory that we are going. There is nothing to show that we are changing course. Nothing. There's nothing to show that we're trying to change course and get it right. Where we're going, we're hanging on the edge of a precipice. INEC, sit up. We need accountability from politicians. We want to know who is funding them. We want to know who paid money into whatever account that they're using to prosecute their elections. That report should be a public report. It's not private in any way. Step up, sit up. Let's get politicians to act within the confines of our rules and regulations. If you want to know more about some of the things I say, you can get a copy of my book, If I Were the President of Nigeria, at Amazon.com. At Amazon.com. These things are properly detailed here. If you want to give somebody a gift, if you're a politician, you want to, you're going for a campaign and you want to give people some gift, this is an item you can just, get copies from Amazon and give to people to read. The ideas are shared here. I'll like your comments at the comment section. God bless you.